Hello, good morning to everyone. It's a real pleasure for being here today with you. Thank you so much for attending this keynote, and I hope you all the best wishes for the next 3 days here in this amazing event. This talk isn't about the hype of AI, it's not about mysticism, it's not about magic, okay? It's about execution. It's about what is actually working for different financial institutions in order to take advantage of AI, to modernize, to automate, and to deliver real value to business and to their customers, okay? So my name is Javier Pérez García. I'm the VASS global leader of financial services, but more important than me is talk about of who we are, okay? In VASS, we are a global digital transformation leader. We are in 25 countries, more than 25 years of experience, 5,000 people, yes, main figures, and we are helping continuously our customers in order to modernize, grow, and compete inside the digital ecosystems. And just to highlight, close to the 50% of what we do is inside financial services. And in VASS, we have our own AI, data, engineering, innovation engine that is called VASS Intelygenz. What we do with VASS Intelygenz, we design, we implement, and we deploy in production AI solutions for our customers. And we have been doing that in the last 10 years, okay? So we are able to jump between ideas to reality. And in addition to this, the team where I belong is VASS FSI, where we have a team with decades of experience inside the banking, fintech, and insurance sectors, helping these customers in order to digitalize, modernize their organization. So we try to cover that gap between technology and the financial services needs. So let's pause for a moment, okay? What is happening right now with AI inside financial services? Close to 85% of these projects don't reach production, okay? And it's not because of lack of investment, it's not because of lack of focus, okay? And it's not because of technology is not prepared for that. The models are not ready. No, yes, we have that right now, but they get stuck. And why is this happening? Most of times it's because of pilots look so promising in the beginning, but they stall. The compliance teams are not involved in the beginning of this initiative, so when they appear, they're like an obstacle, okay? And it's a great problem. Tech, ops, and regulatory teams are not aligned. They work in silos, so they don't have the same incentives, the same goals. And what about legacy systems? What about the elephant in the room? So they are continuously slowing down this kind of initiative. So I'm pretty sure some of these topics are familiar to you. So the problem is related with execution, okay? And if you want AI to move the needle inside your organization, what you need to do is stop treating these initiatives like a tech experiment. You need to treat them like a cross-functional business transformation tool. And what is happening with the other 15%? Which one is the difference between those who are talking about AI and those who are getting results, okay? So again, execution, they are focusing on that. So instead of not being aligned since the beginning, all these teams with the business priorities, they don't work in isolated way. Instead of looping the compliance teams in the end of these phases, they involve them since the beginning. Yes, I'm going to repeat again, compliance teams, so relevant in this kind of projects. Their teams are not working in different layers. They work like a unit. Remember that agile methodologies that we began doing too much years ago? Why I'm not applying them here? That's something that is happening right now. And something really relevant. These teams are focused in move with urgency, trying to give value as much as faster as possible in a productive environment. So yes, the mindset is shifting between experimenting to executing, okay? So let's talk about several real use cases that gives value today, measurable, tangible, something that is already happening. This is not a typical search on Google, on ChatGPT, something where we are involved in, okay? So we can talk about that. So let's talk about fraud detection. AI is helping us a lot today in order to identify new fast-moving fraud patterns, okay? So we are shifting between a rule-based system to a machine learning model taking advantage of real-time data. So the power we have is enormous. The capabilities we have are gorgeous. So we are able to increase the detection of transaction fraud over 30%, and we are able to decrease the number of false positives over 70%. So we are reducing cost, we are increasing savings, and we are reducing attrition too. So let's talk about AML, KYC, KYB compliance. So in these areas of compliance, the manual burden is enormous. It's enormous. So you are taking between hours and days to validate some kind of information. The data sources we have to get that information and validate it are huge, are completely heterogeneous. And even training people to do this kind of task takes a lot of time. So AI is helping us to create validated checklists with pre-screening of identities, so identifying anomalies. So we are able to focus these guys, these people we have inside our teams, just investigating where they give value, not making admin tasks, okay? So next one, digital lending and credit risk. So AI is right now helping to evaluate how risk impacts in this kind of processes. And it's taking advantage of real-time data and alternative data, not the typical one we have been doing in the past. So we are able to help these units inside our organizations with providing them richer signals and even improving the way that we are automating the approvals. So we are reaching right now rates over approvals, increases rates over 20–30%, and we are keeping the risk thresholds, and even we are improving them, okay, inside that. So let's talk about customer onboarding. Imagine a digital onboarding, full digital onboarding that takes less than 5 minutes. It's possible, yes, we have realized it, and it's not so complex, and AI can help us. Can help us orchestrating this process, and can help us automating several of the different steps inside that, okay? So can provide us, for example, tools like OCR recognition, validating identities with real time, just in seconds, okay? So we are dropping off the rates are decreasing in drop-off, and they are, we are growing up that conversion. So we are just helping to have a real great first idea of our brand, okay, to our potential customers. So predictive personalization, we need to jump between reactive to predictive, and even thinking about real-time data, we are able to be dynamic, okay? So we can do that in the exact moment or something is happening. So we need to change the mindset of just offering cross-selling process to products, to our customers related to the segment they belong to, okay? We can do that just taking advantage of the behavior inside our digital channels, the information we have about their transactions, the last incomes they have. So we are able to create that new offer that the customer right now is not able to know that he's going to need it, okay? We have the technology for doing that, and we are getting double digits in order to improve engagement, cross-selling, and even retention. And the last but not least, customer service. Everyone is concerned about customer service, and AI-powered assistants are helping right now to support all these typical requests, okay, to our support teams, and they do it constantly, instantly, 24/7, but the value doesn't lie there. The value is because these tools, AI-powered tools, are learning, are adapting, and they are scaling, okay, in terms of the needs we have. So just to give you an example, imagine to get success rates close to 100% in order to categorize, map directly complaint emails to your ticketing support tool. Imagine the savings that you already have for the people you have working on that. So these are real operational solutions. These are specific things that are helping financial institutions right now, and it's happening today. It's not happening next year. It's happening today, okay? So, but let's be honest. To get that is not so fast, not so easy. So most of the organizations are talking about AI. Just a few of them are executing, and even fewer are doing it at a scale, okay? And how are we going to get that situation, that ideally position? So we need to focus on execution, and we have realized that to get that, to reach that space, it's because we have aligned at least 3 different skills, and these are the ones, okay? So most of the financial institutions are going to think about, yes, we have them covered. Yes, but more or less, let me drill down a little bit more. So deep tech and engineering. Technology around AI is changing all the time. It's a madness, okay? So every week, every month, we have new frameworks, new tools, new whatever we can say about that. So we need a real experienced team with the knowledge about take decisions today, thinking about that tomorrow, maybe it's going to change, okay? So you need that specialist, okay? And there's a lack of knowledge around this technology because not too much people has been involved on that in the last 5, 6, 7 years, so it's trending for a lot of profiles today involved on that, okay? So the next one, financial services expertise. Yes, for financial entities, this is your space. So no one knows better than you your business. No one. Maybe someone can advise in a great high-level program, but in the day-to-day, in the business as usual, you are the leaders of your business, okay? So you are the right ones to identify the potential use cases to apply AI. And why I'm saying potential? Because of the third skill. You need to take advantage of teams with enough experience deploying AI. And not only because of technology, that's important, we have said that before, but it's because of the strategy, how to define that use case you have in your mind is the right one to get the rhythm of investment you have defined. You have managed the right expectations, even if you have enough data to do it, okay? And to deploy it in production. So yes, you need to align it, okay? These 3 rare skills. So you need to have aligned the technical profiles, the business profiles, and the way they work together in order to deploy these solutions. So as we wrap up, what I want to share with you is the 3 main takeaways of this keynote. So first of all, AI success is not about innovation. It's about execution, okay? Remember, you need to align your teams. Don't be continuously piloting. Define your roadmap. Align your business. Put all your teams working together and implement that roadmap, okay? Focusing on deploying in production. Remember, the unique way to face off this kind of projects, initiatives, is like a cross-functional business transformation initiative, okay? So second, AI today is giving value, and it's measurable, and it's happening. It's not magic. It's not a Harry Potter tale or something like that, okay? It's real. So why don't take advantage of that? We have talked about compliance, we have talking about fraud, we have talking about customer care. Wherever the space you are thinking about there is a possibility, yes, it's real, and you can do that. And the third one, to reach that execution point, to reach that space where you are able to give value and do it at a scale, you need to align at 3 different skills. Deep tech knowledge of the technology. You need to have what you already have, the knowledge about the business, and you need to map both of them with experienced teams that has the knowledge, the experience to deploy AI in productive environments. And remember again, not just because of the technology perspective, thinking about the strategy. This is maybe the most relevant one, okay? And just to finish, okay, I would like to thank you again for attending this keynote, okay? I hope maybe you have a little bit more clear where AI can help you today, not thinking about what is going to happen after Christmas next year, okay, like a wish. And as a way to continue this conversation, we want to offer you like a Finovate attendees here in San Diego, a complimentary bootcamp for the VASS Academy. It's a executive meeting that we prepare in more or less 4 hours to help the leadership teams in order to face off 2 different topics. One of them is where AI can help in financial services, okay? And the other one is more related about how with your current ideas, that high-level potential ideas you have to generate impact in your business, how we can help you in order to land them, okay, and make more realistic. So please, if you are interested, scan this QR, contact with us, and really pleased to be here with you today and enjoy the next days. Thank you.